Is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, God. Oh, well, hey, bro, like I said, man, I mean, again, like I said, bro, we went back and forth for years at each other, you know what I'm saying? And it was always internet, always, if I see you, if I see you, if I see you. Well, see, now the time can come where you done seen me now, you know what I mean? So now it's like, this ain't, nothing about, going to jail, you know what I'm saying? Anything about going to jail. Now it's about making some money, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, back then, and that really wasn't too long ago, but even, like I said, bro, back then, we didn't care, we didn't care. And this is my point when I just said that. We didn't care. And you just keep looking at your life and just keep not caring, and then you'll be too old. It'll be too late to start trying to care, because you'll be sitting somewhere in a wheelchair or somewhere drugged out looking retarded, and you're mad at the world because I didn't care about nothing, and now you got just what you deserve, absolutely nothing.
Now, Jack, we have a caller from the 858. Caller from the 858, you're on with New Jack.
Hey, New Jack, it's John Allen. Good to talk to you. Hey, thanks for doing the show, brother. You're one of the best promos and interviews I ever heard. It's off the hook.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, I actually got to be there for what I believe was your last match at the XPW reunion show a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I just, I mean, again, that was off the hook as well. I just wanted to, kind of get your take on what that night was like for you, and how you reflect on it now that it's been a couple of years.
Dude, I mean, I don't. You know what? It was a few years ago. I don't even remember too much of what we did. Honest to God, and it's not because nobody was drunk on on drugs, whatever. You know what I mean? But it was just at that point, because they didn't even know I was gonna do it. I didn't even know I was gonna do it.
Well, I remember.
But I just got to the point where I was just like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just don't want to do it no more.
It was a scary thing. I mean, I'm familiar with your work. I heard about all the the crazy weapons you bring down. But against these two kids, it's you and Mustafa, and you pull out this sort of claw thing like you're Wolverine from the X-Men. I'm like, Jesus H, is he kidding me with this?
You know what? Somebody, buddy of mine, Van Hughes from Pittsburgh, Van had this thing about knives, just like I do. And every time he would get this magazine, and they would come out with all these different, like, knives and stuff. So he caught me.
You guys there?
Hello?
Yep. I think we just lost Jack.
No! I didn't get to ask him about the bake sale.
I know. Hang on. I'll get him back on.
All right.
So, real quick, let's go to a commercial break, fans. We'll be right back with New Jack, so stay tuned. And we will go ahead, and because I can... Look out, look out, look out. 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 For the bomb bomb. Look out, look out, look out. Look out, look out, look out. For the bomb bomb. Look out, look out, look out. Look out, look out, look out. For the bomb bomb. Look out, look out, look out. Look out, look out, look out. For the bomb bomb. Look out, look out, look out.
Wrestling show.
Shit, I'm tired as fuck. Come on, baby, let's get the fuck home.
Let's hurry up. I hate this neighborhood.
Alright, let's welcome to the back. On the line, New Jack.
I don't know why you hung up on me.
I didn't hang up on you.
Gary did.
Get him, New Jack. Teach him a lesson.
Somebody did. No, well, anyway, what was the last thing you heard me say before we got disconnected?
Oh, you were talking about how somebody had an idea on they were really big on knives like you were, and we were talking
Yeah,
about
my buddy Van Hughes, he was really big on it, and he got that call for me.
Jeebus H, that thing was...
He got it, and you know what, honestly, I think I've cut myself more times with that thing than any other thing I've ever used.
Wow.
I've stabbed myself in the arm. I stabbed myself in the side of the head.
What's
I cut myself.
Stabbing, man. Jeez.
Huh?
There's always stabbing involved, man. It's very, I don't know anybody else who kind of has that sort of I don't know if you'd call it a gimmick or a persuasion in wrestling, except like, you know, when Sheik pulls out, you know, his little spike or something like that. It's very,
right.
Yeah. You've literally carved out a good niche for yourself.
It was a prop. I mean, honestly, when I first started using the staple gun, okay, I didn't have staples in it, okay, and we would work it like I did, but I didn't. And then one day, this kid, I did this indie show, and he said, "New Jack, will you staple me?" Of all places, he said, "Will you staple me in my tongue?"
What?
And I said, "How am I gonna staple you in your tongue?" I said, "First of all, I don't even have staples in the staple gun." I said, "But how am I?" He said, and he had already figured out. He said, "Well, I'm gonna do something to you, and I'm gonna keep licking my tongue out at you."
Oh man.
He said, and then one time I'm gonna stick my tongue out, and you know how you put your thumb in your ears and do a little wave with your hands?
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna do that and close my eyes. So whoever was driving me that night, I said, I want you to go to the Home Depot or whatever. I said, and get some half-inch staples.
Wow.
And he got them. And true enough, this kid opened his mouth and stuck his tongue out and licked his tongue out at me and closed his eyes and did the little fingers in the ear thing waving. And I stapled him right in the tongue. And that was when I started using staples in the staple gun, because I never had them in there. It was always, you know, it's like a magician. It was like an illusion.
Yeah, yeah. This kid must have been screaming his head off.
Yeah, but then people start saying, "Will you staple me?" I'm like, have you really like lost your mind? They're like, no,
yeah, dude.
And then you know what? I'm gonna tell you when I knew that I had lost my mind. I cut a promo one night, and for some sick reason, I was like, I really wonder what does this feel like. I'm doing this promo down in Puerto Rico with Savio Vega. And we cut the promo, and I took the staple gun, and about 9 times I stapled myself in the forehead. And honestly, my forehead is really like numb, but did it hurt? Yeah, it did. And I was like, people actually want me, or they wanted me to do it, so I would do it. And then everybody just started catching on to it. People want to get stapled in the ear. People want to get stapled in the top of the head. They want to get stapled in the jaw. They want to get stapled in the butt. They didn't care. I mean, I had this kid down in Florida one time and asked me, he said, "New Jack, I just got this waiver." He said, and I had it printed up, and he said, it's been notarized, the whole thing. He said, "Will you take these bolt cutters during the match and clip off the tip of my pinky finger?"
Are you fucking kidding me?
And I said, "You done lost your damn mind." He said, no. He said, no. He said, "No, I want you to do it." He said, "I got the form." And he showed me the form. And it said, you know, there would be no, he had somebody type it up. Bro, it was retarded. But I was like, do you really think I'm going to take some bolt cutters and cut your finger off? He was like, "Dude, please do it." And, of course, I didn't.
No, yeah.
Because that just would have been one more add-on to it. Yeah, that's the one that cut the dude's finger off. But I'd have been, and you know what, I wouldn't have had no argument other than to say, but he asked him to do it. And then somebody else would have came back and said, now who would be dumb enough to ask you to cut their finger off? I'm like, that guy.
we have one more caller, Jack.
Okay.
Caller from the 352, you're on.
Hello?
You were on with me, Jack.
First of all, I'm very scared because I've never done live television or live radio or live internet, so just be patient with me. But I just wanted to say that I just got a phone call, and it was from Randy Savage, and he said that it's never too late. And I just wanted to express that thought. And then I wanted to ask, why in the hell didn't you say that you stopped by my house for breakfast this morning on your way up north? Answer me that question, would you, Hancock?
Wait a minute. Why didn't I do what now?
Why didn't you tell anyone that you stopped by my house for breakfast this morning on your way up north?
I didn't know I did. Did I?
And wait. I will say something to you that I say all the time, and the funny thing is, when I say it around my child or anyone else, I say it in jest, and I say it all the time. Are you smoking crack? Are you smoking crack? You're the only person. Wait. You're the only person that I say, are you smoking crack? And you go, not anymore.
Okay. I told you I quit.
You are too funny.
I told you I quit. Now.
Wait. I'm upset because I would think that these guys that know you would ask you questions that I have never, ever heard before. I'm waiting to hear some good questions, Please,
right.
Give me some questions.
See? and you know what? And Gary's sitting there right now with his finger up his nose, like, who is this?
I was gonna say, are we on this show together, just you and me, or are they actually running an interview show? What's I don't hear anyone else.
I caught on right away. It was Terry Reynolds. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, you caught on right away. Okay, all right.
I did. I was sitting there in the chat room going, guys, Terry Reynolds has just made a guest appearance, and people are like, no way. I was just letting you two talk.
Hey, well, look. Well, what did Gary do there?
Dude, Gary's sitting over there on his phone going, who the hell is this? I know I've talked to this person before.
I'm sitting there like, no, where did Gary go? Did he die? So he ain't said a word. He's like, I'm like, say something. I dare you, say something. Gary? I think Gary died.
Wait, Gary, you there?
Yeah, I'm good. I think before the staple guns, I think Jack used to bring forks, iron.
No. We don't hear a word we just said. We don't. We went past the staple gun like 20 minutes ago, and he done woke up. Now, before the staple gun, he ain't heard a word of what just happened in the last 5 minutes.
Bro, I'm fucking straight. That might be